A couple of years ago, I made a video talking about the N-word because Barack Obama used the word nigger, and that bothered people. So I made a video talking about the importance of context and why the word itself isn't really the thing that's important. And now I'm here doing it again a couple years later because this is still a problem for some odd reason. This still bothers people. More specifically, it bothers white people and a couple of black people. But I'm hard pressed to find those black people. So, I'm talking about the word nigger. Again, what brought this up? What caused this? Well, the other day I was watching my buddy Scratch Point's channel, and he had a video where he was talking about this girl Tana Mongeau, which is really weird. I have no idea how you pronounce. Like, her name confuses the absolute hell out of me. I don't know. Is that French? Is that Klingon? I don't even know. Anyway, so this one white woman named Tana, who's a successful YouTuber here, because reasons, I'm not really sure what her appeal is to people other than the fact that she's a blonde white woman. She was doing some kind of tour thing where she just went around and took pictures with people across. I don't even understand like what her talent is and why she's even famous enough to do this, but that's another video for another time. So another YouTuber named iDubbbz decided to troll her in real life. So he went up to go take a picture with her, and instead of saying, hey, say cheese, he goes, say nigger, and that hurt her feelings so fucking much. It hurt her so bad that she not only decided to rant about it on YouTube, but it brought literal tears to this woman's eyes. Jesus Christ. And I sat there, my first impression, watching this woman cry about the fact, or watch this woman in emotional turmoil at the fact that some guy had said nigger in her presence. Literally, my first thought was, watching that video, was like, no difference between men and women. No difference. Men and women, completely the same. No difference. This woman is on the internet crying because someone used the word nigger in her presence. No difference between men and women. Okay, that was my first thought. And then my second thought, watching this woman complain about the word nigger, was the fact that, one, she wouldn't actually say it. That bothered me a great deal. It bothered me for two reasons. It bothered me reason number one, because it was clear and obvious virtue signaling. And reason number two, which my friend Scratch Point showed in his video, that Tana Mongeau isn't beyond using the word nigger. She isn't beyond using the N-word. In fact, if you backtrack a couple of videos in her career, and even go on her Snapchat a few times, you could find that she has said the word nigger numerous times. So the woman isn't this virtue, this woman isn't any pinnacle of virtue sitting around here complaining about how the word nigger still hurts people's feelings, considering the fact that she herself has used the word nigger numerous times. Oh, and it was beautiful to watch her try to save face when she was trying to explain herself, saying, you know, when I was younger, I just thought nigga meant homie, it just meant brother. And then I come to find out that, again, the context of her videos shows her using the word nigger in an insulting way. Which means, now call me stupid, but it's pretty clear that she was not using it in the context of hello homie. I'm just saying. In case you were wondering what videos I'm referring to, it's this video right here.
You know you're a stupid nigger, right? You know you're a stupid nigger, right? You fucking nigger!
Yeah, I mean, okay, you know, maybe I'm a dummy. A lot of people say I'm stupid, I don't know anything, but I went through the 3rd grade, so I understand what the word context means. And if I replace fucking homie with that, you would not get the same context as you fucking nigger. I'm just saying. Now, what made me want to make this video? Well, 2 reasons. One, virtue signaling white people. And 2, a lot of people seem to not understand the importance of this word, and that word is context. So let's start with context first, because that's far more important of a subject overall. And that is, context, well, by definition, or a layman's term of definition, is just the accents around the word, the meaning behind what you're trying to say, the underlying meaning, the situation that surrounds a phrase or a situation that has occurred, the context, what happened, why is it happening, why is it there. That's one of the most important things ever when it comes to effectively communicating with people. And the interesting thing about words and context is you can use your tone of voice to change the context of anything that you're saying. And you can change the context of what you're saying based on where you are currently. I mean, the English language is one of the most interesting languages in the world, and the fact that you can use the same word. Actually, one of the most interesting things about the English language is you can say the same sentence different times just by adding stress to different words. You change the underlying meaning of it just by adding accents. It's interesting. It's amazing, actually. I think so, at least. So, a lot of people seem to throw context right out of the window whenever the word nigger shows up. Like, a lot of people don't seem to understand that the context of which I have used the word nigger numerous times is to explain why it isn't that much of a problem. If you threw that context out and you just got your feelings hurt about it, well, your feelings are just hurt for no reason. I mean, think about that one for a second. Throughout the course of this video, I have constantly said the word nigger because saying N-word is just stupid. And you know I mean nigger, so why not just say nigger? You know what I'm saying. There's no reason to censor it out. You got it. You know what I'm saying, you know? Like, no one walks around saying the B word, oh, bread. Yeah, see, this is stupid. If I said that, it doesn't really... if you know what I'm trying to communicate, there's no reason to censor it out. At least that's how I feel about it. Unless you're talking to children, but... yeah, whatever. I digress. The point that I'm making is that the context of me using the word nigger is to explain how it's not that serious of a word to use anymore. It's not me insulting anyone, and even then, when it comes to context, if I was trying to insult someone, it wouldn't be the fact that I used the word nigger to hurt their feelings, it'd be the fact that I'm trying to hurt their feelings at all. That would be the thing that should be focused on, the fact that I have the intent to hurt you. Hell, I could use the word poo-poo head to do the same thing, but that doesn't really bother anyone. But it's always specific words that completely lose their meaning or any context whenever someone just wants to be offended. And that's all it is. It's just people that just want to be offended. Specifically because, I guess specifically now, it's just a bunch of white people that want to be offended by the word nigger. Because I only see a bunch of white people now complaining about that word. I mean, maybe you might see a black nationalist every now and again, but the interesting thing about them is, be a black person that doesn't agree with the black nationalists, and you'll see how far their whole pro-black, their whole black narrative really fucking goes. I mean, they may not use the word nigger, but they'll use coon, they'll use jigaboo. I mean, black nationalists, like, the interesting thing about black people is how different we are from other black people, which would just be something you would understand about humanity itself, but these black nationalists certainly don't seem to grasp that concept, because they will turn on other black people in a fucking hurry. It's actually amazing. Amazingly hypocritical, but I digress. The point that I'm making is not even black nationalists are above using words to try to degrade black people. And the thing is, it's not the word itself that should be degrading. I mean, a word is just a vibration in the air. They're just trying to... a word is just something used to communicate information. To stake any feelings on getting your feelings hurt over the fact that someone used one word or a word is a little silly to me. It's childish to me. It's literally childish. I mean, children get their feelings hurt by poopy head. But we're adults, so why are we going to get our feelings hurt by nigger? Especially if we understand that if someone is trying to use the word nigger to hurt our feelings, we can simply just beat that person by not being offended. I can't tell you how many times people who don't agree with me on YouTube come and try to call me a nigger like that hurts my feelings. If anything, it just makes me laugh. I literally laugh whenever someone tries to call me a nigger on YouTube, because I use the word nigger all the time. I mean, like, seriously, like if you've been on my channel for any prolonged period of time, you know I refer to myself as just some nigga on the internet. So if I call myself a nigga all the time, what the hell makes you think calling me a nigger is going to hurt my feelings? All you did was pronounce the word correctly, but why would that hurt me? I don't even think these people think about that. I don't think anyone thinks about that. Hell, when I was a kid, when I was 10 years old, I came to the logical conclusion to not be bothered by the word nigger or nigga at all. I'm being serious here. I'm being serious. Okay, I'll tell you the story. I remember I was in the cafeteria and some white guy was like, "Hey, what's up, my nigga?" And I was like, "What'd you call me?" He said, "My nigga." And I said, "Don't call me that. Don't call me a nigga." And I walked away. And then I thought about it for a second. And I was like, wait, why was I even mad? He wasn't being rude about it. He wasn't being mean. I mean, sure, I didn't know the guy, but he wasn't trying to hurt my feelings. And just like that, I stopped being offended at the word nigga. At 10. When I was 10 years old, I had come to the logical conclusion to not be bothered by the word nigga, because I understood the context then, because I had passed the 3rd grade. And even if someone was using the word nigger in an inflammatory way, or in a way that wants to hurt your feelings, Well, it's really simple. All you have to do is just like not react to them. I mean, their entire point is to hurt you, is to get a reaction out of you. So you beat them by just not reacting. That's it. That's how you win. By doing nothing. By walking away. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. Seriously. So I guess this whole segment of the video is, don't let words bother you. Don't let words hurt your feelings. Context is one of the most important things. And if someone is using the word in a context to explain it to you or to try to break it down or have some understanding, there's no reason to shy away from the word. I mean, we're adults. At least I think most of us are adults. You should be an adult if you're watching my channel, at least. I'm just saying. Now, the second thing, or the second problem, or the second reason why I wanted to make this video, kind of revolves around virtue signaling white people, which is an interesting thing to me. So Tana Mongeau is just that. She perfectly encapsulates a virtue signaling white person who's down with the niggas, who's down with the black crowd. And this really bothers me for a multitude of reasons, but today I'll only go into a couple. Reason number one is because it's disingenuous as all hell. In Tana Mongeau's case, it's super disingenuous considering the fact that the woman has used the word nigger numerous times. So I don't trust her for a second that she honestly, genuinely cares about her black viewership or white privilege and all that bullshit. It just looks like to me that she just wants attention and she just wants to look good. Because that's what a lot of people in this day and age wants to do on the internet. They just want to look good. You know, they're so narcissistic. They just create this shell of virtue and beauty and goodness, saying, look at me, I'm a good person. But on the inside, they're really just nasty, cruel person that probably doesn't think much of even themselves, honestly, especially considering they're narcissists, if you think about what that word actually means. So it's disingenuous. I don't believe any white person who gets upset at the word nigger or gets upset at nigger or the N-word, I don't believe that they genuinely care at all, because I know that they don't. Because if they did genuinely care, they would understand what the word context means, and they would also understand that a vibration through the air is not enough to break the spirit down of people you consider to be adults or just human beings you call an equal. I mean, seriously, you really think that me being called a nigger is going to hurt me, it's going to make me cry, it's going to break me down? Because if you think that lowly of me, well, you clearly don't think of me as an equal to you. You clearly don't think of me as anyone on the same playing field. I mean, seriously, it's really patronizing and a bit insulting to think that a word alone is enough to break me down or to break anyone down. Actually, unfortunately, a word alone is enough to break a lot of people down. Specifically women. It's really easy to break women down with words. It's really fucking easy to break women down with words, honestly. So anyone that's not a woman, I mean, you probably will get what I'm saying. Maybe even some women, but it is really easy to hurt women. Actually, case in point, all iDubbbz did was say the word nigger and Tana Mongeau started crying. So, shit, yeah. I think women need to work on that, seriously, ladies. But to be more on topic, why virtue signaling white people are just irksome, because I don't believe them. I don't believe they genuinely care. It just looks like they just want to look good. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly all that they're trying to do. So any bit of virtue signaling they do just kind of flies right out the window, because I know it's all just deceitful and you're just trying to look good because you're a narcissist, not because you really care. If you really cared, if anything, you'd be trying to help black people not be offended by the word nigger, not try to reinforce why they should be sad about it and constantly bring up shit that happened in our past that none of us experienced. I mean, seriously, take a look at this shit here from Tana Mongeau's video.
And I hate when people say that, like, oh, like, slavery is dead, slavery is blah, blah, blah. There are still people that were once slaves that are still alive, that still walk in this country. They're human beings. You can Google it. They're 90 or something. But I mean, 90 years ago, that person was a slave to a white person.
Now, here's my question. Why in the actual fuck would you want to remind anyone of an incredibly painful experience that other people went through? I mean, if the intent isn't to get people to understand why it's bad and why you shouldn't do it anymore, I don't really see why you want to constantly remind black people that 100 years ago their ancestors were slaves. That's not a happy thought. That's not a happy memory. I don't like thinking about that shit. Stop bringing it up. Seriously, I don't understand this. I don't get that. Why do people want to constantly remind us that black people used to be... Yeah, I got it. Native Americans used to be slaves too. Hell, half of America used to belong to Mexico, but due to the Mexican-American War, lots of Mexicans died in order for America to annex that half of the nation. Do you want to be constantly reminded of the fact that lots of people died in a bloody war that was just fought for greed? Probably not. So stop doing it. The reason why we learn history is we learn it to not repeat it, to do something different, to learn from the mistakes of our ancestors. We don't learn history to use as a stick to beat people over the head and constantly be sad about shit that we can't change. I mean, think about that for a second. We can't change it. It's the past. All we can do is learn from it. And this shit isn't learning. This shit is just beating people over the head with it constantly so you feel good about yourself when you say, it's wrong. Well, guess what? We know that it's wrong. Constantly saying that it's wrong and bringing it up all the time doesn't change the fact that we already know that it's wrong. So stop it, virtue signaling white people. Gosh. Seriously, it's annoying. I don't want to constantly think about my ancestors being whipped. I don't want to think about that. It's one thing to know it happened. It's another thing to have it smashed in your face constantly over and over again. Gosh. Like seriously, I mean, does that honestly make any sort of sense to you to constantly think about sad shit all the time? Well, I can see if you were depressed or sad, maybe, but I'm neither. So stop it, please. It's annoying and somewhat disrespectful, honestly. So in conclusion, I just have to say this. The word nigger or nigga is actually one of the most interesting words in general. I actually think that the word nigga is one of the funniest words ever. Specifically, you ever notice that whenever someone is uncomfortable using the word nigga, they always put some stress at the word? Like they always put stress on the A. You can always tell when someone has first started using the word nigga. Because they always go, hey, what's up, nigga? It's never just nigga, it's always nigga. Hey, what's up, my homie, my nigga? It's fucking hilarious. It's like seriously, if you have friends who are uncomfortable using the word nigga, just spend time with them and just pay attention to the fact that there's always some super stress on that A. But on a serious notion, the word doesn't bother me in any capacity. I'm an adult, okay? I've been to school, I've been to elementary school, I've been to middle school. I have dealt with that in my life, being upset about words. And you want to know something? I got over it. I grew up. Now I'm upset with people's actions. Now I'm upset with the things people do. Not so much as the things people say. Because honestly, that is what is truly important about the world. People's actions more so than their words. Words can hurt, and I completely understand that. But we're adults, and we should be able to move past that and grow beyond being upset at the fact that someone just said something. Well, at least I can hope that that would be the case. And maybe this video might encourage you to obtain that mental fortitude. As far as Tana Mongeau goes, stop it. Sit down. All this virtue signaling that you've got going on, trying to look better than what you are. You're a narcissist. Simple as that. And you want some more narcissistic supply. But I'm not going to give it to you. Stop it. You don't actually care. You're just trying to look good for your audience. Stop it. Just stop. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. And I guess finally, I mean, context is important. Don't let words hurt your feelings, guys. I mean, nigger's just that. A word. Yeah, it's true. It was a word that was used when it came to lynching people. But see, the most important part about that sentence was not the word nigger. It was the fact that people were tied up and cut into pieces and burned alive. Again, it's the action, not the word that accompanied it. So that being said, man, I certainly hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, man, go ahead and click the like button. Shoot, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below. As always, you guys have yourselves a great day. I'll see you cool cats soon. Adios. So that being said, man, I certainly hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, man, go ahead and click the like button. Shoot, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below. And as always, you guys have yourselves a great day. And I'll see you cool cats soon. Adios.